Good morning. This is a presentation about the initiative process and the referendum process in regards to the Arizona Constitution. The progressive movement in Arizona brought change during the primary statehood years, before Arizona began and as it progressed as a state government. There are five specific political reforms that shape Arizona Constitution. These agendas were formed to empower the citizens and to give them greater political rights. The reforms from the progressive agenda include the secret ballot, the direct primary, the initiative process, the referendum process, and the recall process. This paper will focus on both reforms, specifically the referendum process and the initiative process. The initiative process and the referendum process are at the core of the government in Arizona. The initiative process is defined as to enable the citizens to make their own laws, The referendum process is defined as to enable the citizens to reject laws passed by legislature. The initiative and referendum process were created by developers from the progressive agenda or era. Progressivism emerged in the late 1890s. The goal of the reforms is to give greater political rights to the citizens and allow them to run their own democracy better. The framers of the reforms wanted to bring about change that would accommodate more improvements to important areas of concern, such as work agendas, school agendas, legislation, and more. When comparing initiative and referendum, the initiative reform allows citizens to make their own laws, and referendum allows citizens to reject laws passed by legislatures, as I said before. They go hand in hand with each other or opposites of each other, but have similar mechanisms. The Arizona Constitution requires valid signatures from 15% of qualified electors to place on an initiative proposing a constitutional amendment on the ballot, and valid signatures from 10% of qualified electors to place initiative processing a statutory amendment on the ballot. Arizona Secretary of State, 2022. Referendum can be enacted in regards to Arizona state government if valid citizen signatures are submitted. The bill will be placed on the next general election ballot. Arizona Secretary of State, 2022. In closing, initiative and referendum supports direct democracy because it allows the citizens to run their own government if they go through the steps to initiate the process of each reform. Direct democracy initiates change in legislation and litigation from the citizens. Arizona government is a representation of direct democracy with initiative and referendum reform at its core. Thank you. My name is Deja Foster.